Hashtag no music, no intro. We are back. Saints Block Party podcast presented by Precious Works LLC. And we actually get to discuss a Saints win in week 10. In week 10. Against a division rival, Carolina Panthers, to go 2-8 on the season. And I want this to mostly be a positive podcast, because as a podcast mostly given to us by the organization and by the team, we haven't had a lot to be positive about. And there are some things that we'll for sure talk about in this game, but Saints win 2-8 on the road. First Saints rookie quarterback to win a game since 1981. Dave Wilson. About 7 years before I was born, bro. No idea. No clue.
Bro, Dave Wilson, a first round pick in a supplementary draft. Draft. He was the first round pick.
They gave up a pick in next year's draft.
Ooh, that's a different type of dopeness right there, boy.
Ooh, man. But the story of the game, I think the three biggest stories of this game, obviously the biggest story of this game, Tyler Shough and his second start on the road. Don't know. He looked damn fucking good.
Damn good, bro.
Against the Panthers. He looked good. And here's the thing, and this is the thing that I liked about this game for Tyler Shough. All the things that he didn't do well in college, all the things that were negatives and things that make you wince about him as a prospect in college, he did really well in this game against the Panthers. Pocket presence with pressure. When pressure was coming at him, instead of looking to scramble, his eyes were always down the field. Like we talked about it even when he was named the starter, his throws, his arm talent is just different. Just absolutely different. And for him to get his second win and his second start, and we expected this to happen a bit because they weren't going against the Rams, they were going against the Panthers. And we talked about in the preview pod, we was like, man, can Tyler Shough get some help? Can he get some balance? And this is the first game that the Saints have rushed over 100 yards since the Bills game, which was week 4. We're in week 10.
Unbelievable. And the team gave him some help, bro. It's like they got the message. They were helping this time.
Yes. But he's the story of this game, as he should be. And as a Saints fan, the most important thing about this season, from this game until the last week of the season, is how Tyler Shough looks and how he performs in these weeks that he gets to start. Because that is most paramount, most important than anything regarding the team going forward. Because if you know, I don't want to say the guy, but if you know you have a guy that can at least start for you in 2026, which at least right now it's against 2 fucking games. But even last week when I was there at the Rams game, I felt like I was there in person. Hard not to be excited about what you have and what the Saints may have in Tyler Shough at quarterback.
No question, bro. No question. I mean, the talent, we knew the talent was there. Like, we knew the physical talent was there. But really, it came down to, can he do the things that concern you? He's playing behind Ray Duns at left guard. Cesar Ruiz got a backup center who wasn't a starter.
Yep.
I mean,
Sim Richards at right tackle.
Sim Richards at right tackle. Like, this is like the worst disaster you could possibly think of to put him behind. And for him to go out there and handle, he got a couple sacks, but it was sacks where he was trying to do something, trying to make something happen. I'm fine with those. Like, for him to stand back there, 3rd and 12, convert 3rd and 12s and stuff like that, 3rd and 9s, those are conversions we just knew we wouldn't convert in previous weeks. Like, just throw it away.
And it were plays that on third down that mostly were not happening when Rattler was in at quarterback in long third and long situations.
Is my connection freezing up?
It's a little glitchy.
Yeah, I'm seeing the upload is kind of slow. I'm on wired, but anyway,
nigga got that AOL connection right.
The AOL connection. What is going on? Of course, when the Saints win, the internet won't fuck up. Shit. But anyway,
just our luck, bro.
But like you're saying, bro, like the thing that impressed me the most and what the Saints really needed is they needed some creativity at the position because it's not a talented roster. Right. They need somebody that could elevate guys a little bit. And you saw it got Chris Olave catching one-handed passes. You got even Jawan Johnson catching and running like he think he Tyler Warren or something. Man, go sit down. Sit your ass down.
That wasn't his best game of the season, bro, and I'm still upset, bro. Can't stand him, bro.
You know, but that's what like a quarterback can do for you. Just, you know, I don't know what you call it, inspired confidence but just put the ball in places and let guys make plays. And I just like the aggressiveness. You know, he had the deep ball to Olave. There was that back shoulder to Valet that he didn't get his feet down, but I just like the concept. Like, man, let's go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to get these points. So it was promising, bro. Like you said, it's so huge if they can figure out if Shough is at least like a solid starting quarterback. That's huge. If you could finish the season with that, and you go into the season with a number 1 overall pick, hopefully,
top 3, and you don't need 3. You don't need a quarterback.
Come on, man.
We eating good, Wolf. We eating good in the neighborhood. I don't even like Applebee's like that, nigga. Like, come on. Shout out to Michael Morgan, the $4.99 super chat. I hope Shough can keep this up as teams start to get more film on him. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
I'm glad you said that, though. That's huge. Those are the tests as you go forward. It's like teams start to get taped, they start to look at tendencies and stuff like that. That's why you have to take this as a week by week proposition. You can't just come up with a final just verdict. You know, just 1 or 2 games. You know.
Damon Jones, $1.99 super chat. I just need Chris Bell.
What up, Dynamite? Chris Bell, baby.
I know. Okay, let me time out. Let me check myself before I even start talking about. I was just gonna say, I know that he's like not considered probably not a stereotypical top 10 pick, but Thornton Tyson in this offense, maybe Tyler Shough, maybe a starting quarterback, Olave. Anyway, let me come. Another point in this game I wanted to bring up is Chris Olave, and the Chris Olave conversation is swung all over the place this season, all over the place. But the reason why I want to talk about it is, you know, his I believe it was his brother Isaiah had tweeted before the game. And then Chris Olave talked about it in the post game presser of how, you know, this was the field that ended his season. That, you know, he got that extremely frightening concussion from that the Derek Carr ball last year, and he talked about it in the post game that, you know, he wasn't really thinking about it until he got on the field pregame, and then he started getting anxiety before the game. And I even commented, because I think it was Matt Paris and Catherine Terrell had put the tweets out about it. And I said, it was so, I liked that Chris Olave was open and talking about it. Because so many athletes, it's so taboo to not talk about.
Speak on it, bro.
Talk about your mental health. You got to be a man. You can't talk about your mental health. You got to keep that shit inside. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, bro.
Real.
The fact that he was open to talk about it, and this is the reason why if you're not, and I'm not trying to make this a selling point, but our dude Jake talked about this extensively in our Discord one night, bro.
Yes, he did, man. Yes, he did.
Extensively.
And it really got me thinking about it. Like once he talked about that, it made me just try to look at it from Olave's point of view. For a certain, like, because we get pissed, we football fans, we're like, come on, brother, what are you doing?
There it is.
But then you just think about, like, these are traumatic experiences, like traumatic PTSD, all of that.
Brain trauma,
bro. So imagine going out there and trying to play football, even if you tell yourself, oh, I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm not worried about it, I'm not going to think about it. Once you're in the actual moment, you never know how that goes. And he talked about it. The Saints put out an article, the John DeSager article. That was actually pretty good because he talked about it with Chris. Chris said, like, he admitted, like, it was something he was, like, trying to work through all season. And he felt like he broke through in that Bears game. Like, that Bears game was like
you could tell a little bit, bro.
Like, just a kind of release, you know what I'm saying? And then, and we've seen it. Like, we've seen it on the field where you just kind of see, like, okay, the old Chris starting to come back a little bit. Yes. And you just see him smiling in this game, just happy. They're getting a win. He catching one-handed passes. You can just see that confidence coming back, man. So, and Sean Payton always just say, like, confidence comes from demonstrated ability. So, like, him being able to go out there and actually do it kind of just heals. It's like healing in a certain way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's good for him, man. Like you said, I'm glad he's talking about it because I'm sure there's tons of athletes going through similar things, man. Tons of athletes that could probably relate, but they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to seem like they're softening it.
Soft, exactly. Brayton Smith of the Colts right tackle was last year, a couple of years ago, talked about how his debilitating OCD, so. Every like not everyone, but so many people go through mental health things. Like, so you don't think like athletes that are held to the standard that they held to ain't.
What just happened a couple of days ago?
With Marshawn Nealon, bro, of the Cowboys. Hello, and you talking about, and I don't want to make this a whole Chris Olave like concussion thing, but you're talking about an injury that can cause you like at times to like literally to forget where you are, to not know like what you did. Like, it is terrifying. It's a terrifying experience. Shout out to Alro 337 with the $2 super chat. I need Caleb Downs to say bye to Reed. Speaking about Justin Reed. Listen, it's been
I'll take it.
Justin Reed's been on my radar. Third point I wanted to say in terms of just the story of the game. Brandon Staley, I don't know my feel for him, but it feels like at times he's been, I know they're not coordinators, but it feels like at times he's been the more consistent coordinator between him and Kellen during the season. He pretty much shut down the Bucs offense completely 2 weeks ago when they played the Bucs. Had a terrible game against the Rams. We all saw it coming. And then against the Panthers, and I get it. The Panthers, not the greatest team, but they have had an identity all season, running the ball, O-line, Rico Dow, just dominating teams against the line of scrimmage, and that's been their identity. And Dave Canales says that's what they've done. Shut that shit down. Shut it down.
Down, bro.
And then when you shut that down, then you have to make Bryce Young be quarterback, which he's been very inconsistent all season in terms of what Bryce Young you're going to get. This year or this game, you had the very inconsistent bad Bryce Young. Had a lot. I know, man. I know we brag on Lante Taylor a lot, bruh. Had his best game of the season. Lante balled out today, bro.
Lante must have been watching the pod or something,
bro. The pod that's all the trade rumors, bro. He came out balled out, nigga.
Ball out, bro. He said that shit was so funny, bro, because you called it because he was like, "Oh, Lante about to do that same blitz," but he said, "No." Oh, you thought? Back that thing out and picked the ball off.
Picked it off, bro. It was a tendency breaker. It was. they've ran that Alante goddamn blitz 25 times this season.
They sacked Bryce like 3 times with that same shit last year. You know what I'm saying?
Last year,
so
they
Bryce,
sure did.
Bryce thinking, okay, it's coming.
This nigga coming. He coming.
I love that. That was hilarious.
So those are the 3 points. Defense dominated. They won 17-7. Like I looked up the final score. I was like, damn, it was only 17 points. Yes, it was only 17 points. 17-7. They gained. Where's the yardage? They outgained Carolina to scrimmage, like yardage wise. It was like 300.
388 versus 175.
They dominated
almost,
the Panthers, bro.
Just almost doubled the yardage. Like that's domination.
They dominated the Panthers. Someone's Reland said, I don't think that Staley will be with us for long, though. Where is he going?
Where you going at? Who? He got a head coaching job on the way? Like, let's slow down here. Like, I like what he's doing a little bit, but it's not like he's like blowing the doors off of defense here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just saying like, he's doing okay. He's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Doing fine.
Now, if he would have shut down the Rams last week or some shit like that.
No, we're talking. You know what I'm saying? You shut down you did a little something against the Panthers today. That's good. Hey, look, I'll take that. I will take that from Brandon Staley.
I'm not trying to poo-poo it. I'm not trying
Brandon
to
Staley, the thing about Brandon Staley defense is like, it kind of is what it is. Like he's going to give up yards. He's going to let you move the ball a little bit. But I think what we saw today, it was something we haven't got to see a lot. We haven't got to see the team play with a lead.
There it is.
So he got to be a little more. You started seeing like he started to just clutch down a little more as the game went on. We saw it against the Giants when we won that Giants game where things just got more congested for offenses as they played with a lead. So I think that's the way the defense is just designed from like a personnel standpoint, is to play with a lead, but we just never in a lead. So we constantly chasing, you know what I'm saying? So we never get to really see it. So it was interesting to see him like that, man, because man, it was good to see, Cam Jordan get a sack. Cole Davis had like DeMario, we gonna bag on DeMario because he owned status and he not the player he was. He's gonna miss a tackle here and there or something like that. But he a maniac still, bro. Like he is a maniac, and he gonna make some clutch plays here and there. So yeah, man. Like I'm it's good Brandon Staley showing a little something because the other guy on the other side of the ball.
Hold on. Not there yet, Wolf.
We still positive. We still positive?
Yeah, okay. Still positive, bro. Still positive. This is underrated. I think Quincy Riley's a player, bro. You didn't hear his name called. And I said this like jokingly during the live stream. I was like, man, is he the better corner between him and Kool-Aid? Like it don't matter. Like
when you said it, I was like, I think he is. Like just say it, bro.
He seems to be the more consistent corner between the two. Because with Kool-Aid, I feel like there's highs, but there's a lot low. Like the lows are very low. But it feels like with Quincy, and again, he's a rookie. He's only played a couple of starts. He's only had like a few number of starts, but he just seems very, very consistent of what he gives you. Although, what was the game that they just was abused? Oh, it was the Patriots game that fucking Josh McDaniels was just going after him and Sanker was just circled, bro.
Give him that work, bro.
It was bad. Listen, I want to still positive. If you just look at, and I know we talked about the draft classes, and it's been a topic this past week, but it's early. But if you look at this potential last draft class, Banks at left tackle, Shough at 40, who looks to be, if not a guy at quarterback, at least a starter at quarterback, and like maybe a plus starter at quarterback at 40. You got Riley in round 4. You got Stutzman, who you still don't know. You got Sanker. Might be like one of the
And-
better draft classes they've
you
had.
forgot,
and
about
Devin Neal.
Devin Neal. Big Back Neal.
Who had a good game today, bro.
Big Back Neal was out there today, bro.
He had a good game today.
Let me see. What? 5.5 yards a carry from Big Back?
He did, bro. Yes.
Only 4 carries, but still.
4 carries, 22 yards, had a 14-yard run, 5.5. 5.5, bro.
Look, they might have a good draft. Like it was a steak and potatoes draft. It was a boring draft, not a lot of juice. But if they could come away with this draft with like 5 or so like good players and a quarterback that's like actually like might be pretty good.
Good. Home run, bro. That's out the park. Out the park. As much as we can shit and bag them, and we will continue to shit and bag them when it's deserved, that's an out the park draft if they've hit on all that. Because then, we're definitely gonna. TJ said need to get Moscato in the red zone. I don't think Moscato even on the team no more, bro. Like,
for real? I haven't seen him in years. I'm drinking some Moscato. Drinking a little Moscato right now.
You're on the team right now. But the reason, he's on the practice squad. Thank you. The reason why it's so important, or not important, well, yes, it is important, depending on what they have in Shough, is because it directly dictates what happens in the 2026 draft. The juxtaposition is crazy because yesterday was Saturday with football. You had Fernando Mendoza, having like a signature drive against Penn State in the fourth quarter, and you just had like people going like, "Oh yeah, Fernando." And I put out a tweet yesterday that was maybe a little controversial, but I don't regret it. But I said the best thing that could happen for the Saints would them to be to lose out, get the number 1 overall pick. Because I was quote tweeting that basically all the Jets people were all at the Indiana Penn State game. Like their whole entire brass was at the Penn State.
Everybody, bro. Everybody.
Their whole entire fucking front office.
You can tell that mandate has went out. We want a quarterback.
So, and then I had to go back and like add the addendum that all that goes in hand with that. Shough has to be good, or at least shows that he's good. Because if you get the number 1 overall pick and Shough shows to be good, because right now the Titans are on the bye, so the Titans right now have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Saints have number 2 overall. It completely changes the entire thing, because then you can control the entire draft, especially if you don't need a quarterback. It's huge.
Huge, bro. Huge. You want to go to Ed?
Yeah. I'll just read this point. Jake said Aaron Glenn does not want to be picking one of one. That man doesn't want to lose again. I mean, that's just how Aaron Glenn's built. Like, that's not surprising.
And I hope he keeps that same mindset. I hope he does. Like,
keep stacking them up, AG.
Stack them up, brother.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this break. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that, because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new, like a form or the prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer, just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijon at Precious Works, BIJON at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
Okay, this is going to be completely off topic just because I was kind of like just looking at Twitter as the ad was playing. Stephen King put out a tweet. This is like if we ever had time to do a pop culture podcast. Episode 3 of Welcome to Derry ratchets up the horror. This one goes to about 11. Excuse me, Stephen. Racism is scary enough for me, buddy. Like, I was plenty scared watching episode 2, bruh. I was terrified watching episode 2. Don't need the horror. Like, we're good.
Episode 2 was wild, bro.
Bro, that shit had me.
You get a good episode when you think about it like days later. It's like, damn, like when it stick with you, that's when you got it. You got the racism. You just had the creepy shit up in there with the mom that, oh my God, like the grocery store scene.
The grocery store?
Bruh.
Like, I understand, completely off topic. I understand if maybe episode 1 of Welcome to Derry didn't get you and didn't get you hooked. Yes, Wayne, we're talking about it. But episode 2, because I was still a little on the fence about the show after 1, but episode 2, I was like, okay, I'm in. I was mad watching it, Wolf. I was
mad, bro. I was about to turn it off, bro. I was literally, because I already got to deal with reality.
In real life. Like, this shit was set in like the when Kennedy was president. Ain't shit changed, bro. Ain't shit changed. Damn it. Anyway, can we? You want to talk about that block field goal, Wolf?
Bro, I understand what happened, but that was never seen that. I've never seen that. All my years of watching football.
And why does it always have to be the Saints? Why does it always have to be the Saints?
So what was their explanation? The explanation was it was a live ball because it touched a Saints player's hand?
Yeah. Yes.
And because it wasn't past the line of scrimmage or something like that?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. That's some shit. That shit had everybody confused. That for them to get the ball back. I'm like, what?
If they would have lost the game on some shit like that, bro. Jake said it went past the line of scrimmage and touched the Saints player. It's one, like, I tweeted this. I said it's a more ridiculous rule than the Tuck rule. Not the same significance as the Tuck rule in the Pats Raiders game, but just in terms of an actual fucking rule.
Because if you threw the ball instead of like field goal, if you threw the ball and somebody knocked it down, it's like it's an incomplete pass, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
correct.
And like that'd be the end of the down at least. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, at least it's the end of a down. So it was 4th down. So now it's our ball. They get a redo. Like that shit was. Bro, Juwan Johnson had 92 yards on 4 catches. What? This nigga about to have a 900-yard season, bro.
What? You lying to me, Wolf?
Well, I don't know about 900, but he had 92 yards today, bro. I'm just saying, if he cooked like that with Shough every week, that's crazy. But that's what I mean, man. Like, man, just a little bit of quarterback play will elevate
that. And then you said it in the live stream. Being tall as quarterback is a talent,
man. It just is, bro. It's a trait. Greg Cosell used to always say this. It's an actual trait, and we could just see it with Shough, man. Like, this is not to slam Rattler at all. You know, I'm a Rattler fan. Get accused of being a Rattler chauvinist or whatever, like a homer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Rattler fan, but he was short. And it was just, I see it with the All-22. There was just sometimes he just didn't see certain things that were open. Like, he just didn't see it. Especially like over the middle and stuff like that. That's why he loved to take the sideline. he just couldn't see it. And Shough just sees it, bro. Like there's just more opportunities there for him just due to height. Like Drew Brees was a unicorn. Like Drew Brees would get on his tippy toes and all this, like he was just different, built completely different. So it's interesting because after Brees, you had a lot of teams kind of go with the short quarterback thing, like short quarterbacks all right, and they struggle, bro. Like they have struggled.
Bryce
Bryce
Young.
Young, Kyler Murray.
Murray.
I can't think of it. Tua.
Yep.
A lot of them, man. It's just they're not built like old Drew.
Yeah, people. I mean, Drew was an outlier. And he
truly is
completely an outlier. Roy Jackson said that roughing the quarterback on DeMario was a ridiculous call. Also, awful call.
I saw that while I was driving. I'm like, what? Almost crashed the car. I'm like, what the? After the replay, I was like, where is the roughing?
Awful call. Awful call.
Awful.
Jake said Russell Wilson, but that's quiet as kept. Bro, Russell Wilson. I mean,
Russell Wilson was good, man.
But he was
borderline Hall of Famer.
This man was a Seahawks fan, and he brought you one Super Bowl, and it almost was two. Like, I don't want to hear it, Jake.
Jake was a Seahawks fan?
Yeah, he still kind of is, even though he like swears that he's not.
What in the world?
Yo, I don't even know what the score of the Seahawks game is right now, bro. They deep dick in the fucking Cardinals right now, bro. Get out my face. Oh, he said he left his fandom when he threw the INT to Malcolm Butler.
Ooh. That's a hard way to lose, there, boy.
I mean, you got a Super Bowl the year before. I don't fucking care.
Yep.
Can we talk about Kellen Moore? Is it time?
Here we go.
His decision making, and I want his decision making, play calling, and just overall handling shit during the game. And I know this is coming off the win, and I'm trying to. I'm not going to mix my words when I say this. It just gives the vibes of good offensive coordinator, not great head coach. Like, it just feels like he knows how to manage the shit during the game. That shit that happened before halftime, where they had the ball, it was 40 seconds left. Shough was driving the offense. Everything was going good. They had 3 timeouts. And then everything just completely self-destructed. And it felt like it was like it came from the team. Like the call was coming from inside the house. Wolf, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening?
I don't know.
You
call like, you trying to play for the field goal? Like what?
I can almost guarantee you that's what it felt like.
That's what he's been doing though. He did that week 1. He did that. It actually shocked us last week against the Rams that they actually went down and went for the touchdown. But it just, I don't get it, bro. I don't get his coaching philosophy at all. You are 1-18. Just like go for it, man. Like go for the dub. And it was funny because like after the second half, I felt like he kind of got that in him. Like he started going for it on 4th down. Yeah, he started feeling like, okay, let me be more aggressive. But it's like who had to pull you to the side to tell you that or something? Like it's like, bro, you just be so stuck in that damn surface pad, man. Like get out of that surface pad and understand you have to manage the game to win. I almost felt like he almost cost us that game.
It was close, bro. It felt like Shough and the offense and the team won almost despite of his decision making.
Right.
Which is
crazy.
But I was thinking about this before we recorded this episode. If he doesn't work out as coach, or that's too far. That's too far. I'm sorry. Despite all the mistakes and bungles and blunders that he's had this season, if his evaluation was right with Shough,
like the one of the major this is a big positive I can give him is he got really good quarterback play out of Rattler. till it went off the wheels. But he got really good quarterback play out of 5th-round pick quarterback that nobody believed in. And potentially what we're seeing right now, able to get really good quarterback play out of a 2nd-round pick quarterback who's had very little experience in college. Like if he's able to coach that up and develop that and identify if he actually found something in Shough, like that's a talent, bro.
Like a poor man's Cliff Kingsbury, bro, without the spicy play calling.
Because look, who liked the Shough pick? Nobody liked that.
Very few.
Very few,
including us.
Few.
Including us.
You had Lou Riddick and all that, but very few, bro. Like that was a gutsy call, And like, look, we still don't know yet. We got to see how it play out. But if he did like hit on something there, man, that's kind of like crazy.
That's huge. Like as much flack and we can give him a lot of flack in regards to his decision making in games because he's the head coach.
I just need him to I don't know, is there like a Coursera head coaching course or Khan Academy, something? Just take like a head coaching course on like just time management, practice, training camp, all that stuff. Like he just needs to kind of go to head coaching school.
I see this man head coaching academy. Demond said,
put a course
ABC Mouse.
I just think you need it, bro.
What was the typing app? Marvis Beacon, bro.
Oh.
I think Kellen Marvis, bro.
Man, that was clutch.
Type of thing. Love Marvis. We have 81 concurrent viewers in the chat right now. We appreciate y'all. 225 views. It was like the Taysom plays, I
want to just, if I had hair, I'd pull it out, bro. Like I was like, what are we doing? Like Tyler is cooking,
bro.
Like I understand if he's struggling and it's okay, I get it, but he's cooking, bro. And then you do this stupid shotgun on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 and 3rd and 2. Like what? Like what do you have to see to know that doesn't work? Like what evidence do you need?
It didn't work last week either, bro.
It's like, what are we doing? Only good play he did was the one where he had Devin Neal like fake the handoff and then he ran behind Devin Neal. That was cool. That was pretty tight. But other than that, man, it was like, oh my God, like you were just messing up the rotation, bro.
It was, listen, they got the win, but just the way he called the game, bro. I don't know.
And some of the like best plays were like Tyler Shough just kind of making say freelancing, but just kind of making something happen, But they were 8 of 17 on 3rd down. Wow,
8 of 17. And I want to give some love to the offensive line too. We talked about it earlier. Backup right tackle Luke Fortner, who's been in there like the last 2-3 games. Radin's taking over for Penning, which we said was probably going to be addition by subtraction. And I really felt like overall, and I know Carolina had some plays where they got some quick pressure, they got some pressure on Shough and things like that. But I do feel like overall, the offensive line played pretty well, as a whole. And I don't know if the run blocking got better. I mean, I don't know if that's just them going against the Panthers, who don't have a very good run defense. Don't know. But I will tell you, Jack Stoll didn't play today.
They had my guy from the Ravens in there.
And the Ravens tight end, what's his name? Man, named Mitchell Patton. He had a 14-yard catch in late in the 4th. Mitchell Patton that they claimed from the Ravens. I don't know how many snaps he played. I don't know if Jack Stoll being injured was addition by subtraction in the run game or the blocking. I'm just saying the O-line and just the whole blocking.
It looked better, bro.
It looked better.
I mean, it had 122 yards total, which isn't crazy, but it's much better than the Saints been doing all year. And you saw AK break off a couple nice longer runs, which we hadn't seen in a long time. I just felt like it was better, bro. So I don't know if that's penning. I can't wait to go back and watch the all 22 to see where it was. But there were times watching the game, just like, wow, there's a hole that a running back had through. Whoa, an actual hole. Haven't seen that all year, bro. All year. Again, might just be the Panthers' terrible run defense, but honestly, it didn't matter weeks previous, bro.
Didn't matter who it was. They weren't getting nothing. Let's take our last break of the show, and then we'll wrap up talking about the future. How Shucks play, again, it's 2 games, but how Shucks play, potential play, and everything ties into the 2026 draft, and how things can unfold. So hang in with us. We're taking our last break of the show. We'll be right back after this.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. This week, I'm looking at Saints versus Bucks and selecting Chris Olave for higher than 50 yards and Baker Mayfield for lower than 3 touchdowns. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code BLOCKPARTY to score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code BLOCKPARTY. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are back. Hold on.
Oh, boys on the clock.
Had to play it because as of right now, the Saints, again, the Titans had their bye week. The Saints have their bye week next week. We're going to try to get a special guest on the pod for our bye week episode. That's probably going to be Patreon only. Just giving y'all a heads up. Patreon only, YouTube member only. Just give y'all a heads up on that. So because the Jets won and because the Dolphins won, the Saints currently have the number 2 overall pick in the draft as of right now.
Ooh.
The Giants lost as of right now, so they're number 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Giants lost?
Oh, yes. Because, okay, so Jackson Dart got hurt, and then Russell Wilson came in, and then the Giants had like an epic meltdown, and then Caleb Williams put together and then the Giants also had like a shank punt, and then Caleb Williams had 2 great drives to win the game.
Oh, damn. Jackson Dart. Damn.
Concussion.
Damn.
Concussion.
So that was coming.
We don't know. Yeah, Caleb played outstanding the last 2 drives, like outstanding. Let's say the Saints end up with a top 3 pick. Top 3. Dante Wild, bro. Let's say the Saints. Front row. You saw them seats anyway.
You saw them seats, boy. Shit.
Anyway, let's say the Saints end up with a top 3 pick in the draft, and they don't need a quarterback because Tyler Shough has played. Let's say that this is what he's maybe what he averages the rest of the season, which would be fantastic, by the way. You truly do control. They would truly control, even if they don't end up with 1 overall. They would control so much. A lot of it is dictated on how many quarterbacks declare for the draft. I'm pretty sure Fernando Mendoza will declare.
Yeah.
The buzz I'm hearing is that I think Ty Simpson will declare. if he's told that he's going to go top 2. If he's told he's going to go top 2. So even if you don't get 1 overall, let's say the Titans get 1 overall, something like that, they have a quarterback. Let's say the Giants get 1 overall, whatever, and they can whatever. If the Saints can get the 2nd overall pick in the draft, and there's another team that loves Ty Simpson, and the Saints are good with Shough, you still control so much of the draft to be able to maneuver. Just come back to the person making those decisions.
Making those picks. I'm really interested to see how the Titans do the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Not a good team at all. But,
no.
Damn, can they get 2 more wins?
Let me look.
Need them to get
two more wins? Okay. The Titans next games, because they just had, so they played the Texans. let me list these games off to you. Texans, Seahawks, these are Titans games. Jags, Browns, Niners, Chiefs, Saints, Jags.
Yeah. Damn.
They might be the Browns, and they might beat us. That's a coin flip.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it right there. Cam Ward, I need you to bring it home, baby. Bring it home.
TJ said that's the one game the Saints can't afford to win.
Really, bro. I'll tell you, that last stretch, I'm glad this is a bye week, though. It's good for them to, at least with the Saints winning, going into the bye week, like on a positive note.
On a positive note, yeah, man.
Just, feeling good. Tyler Shough look good. You got a W. You're still 2-8 or whatever. I don't know, 2-1, whatever you only won 2 games, but you feel good. You feel good going into the bye week. Then you got the Falcons up next.
Yeah, so let me read
divisional game.
Rest of the Saints schedule: Falcons at home, Dolphins on the road, Bucks on the road, Panthers at home, or Panthers in New Orleans, Jets in New Orleans, Titans on the road, and then you end the season January 4th against the Falcons in Atlanta. How many wins? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more games. How many more wins do you see the Saints getting? They have 2 right now.
I don't want any, but but if I had to pick, man, Titans so bad. I feel like AG gonna handle up.
I do too, bro.
AG gonna come with it. Panthers, we play them again in the dome. Man, Saints might mess around and win 5 games this year, bro.
5, bro? Like you give them the 3 more wins. So that would be what?
I'm just saying, if they took the Panthers, the Jets, and the Titans, I don't want it. I don't want it. They can afford maybe 1 win, though.
I will say, like, I'm just saying, like, from the Caleb Downs perspective, if, like, you're a Caleb Downs fan, that's about, like, the range where you would probably want to draft a safety.
Because, like, 5 wins will put you at what? 5 wins had us picking at 9 last year.
Only us, bro. Only fucking us.
But as we got 3 wins.
Typically, 5 wins puts you at, like, because the Chargers have 5 wins and they drafted Joe Alt 5 overall. So it should have you, like, picking top 5. Typically. Typically.
The good thing is, I think if we were to win those games, that means Tyler Shough like really looking like the real deal.
There it is.
That means he's really looking. So that at that point, you're not really tripping about not having the number 1 overall pick. It's like, okay, I picked 4. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take Caleb Downs or Averill or Bain or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, man.
I know you're not a Bain fan, bro.
Not. It's not that I'm not a fan of his. I am absolutely not a fan of his drafting him that highly. That's really what it boils down to. Like, I'm fine on him as a player, but like top 5. Top 5? Ooh. If you're an edge rusher, no, you gotta be Myles Garrett, bro.
Yeah,
You got
for real.
you gotta be like Will Anderson. Like when I watch you, I gotta be like, oh, okay. I don't need to even question a single thing if that's a top 5 investment in an edge rusher. And to me,
Yeah.
Bain is not that player at all.
It's just that the number 1 overall pick is so valuable because of specifically because of the people that need a quarterback. You got the Browns and the Jets. 2 teams who are loaded with picks, loaded with ammo, and need a quarterback. So if the Saints can hold that number 1 pick down, boy, they could really sit up there like Joker cracking a pool stick. Like, y'all figure that shit out.
I figured fight. Y'all want Fernando Mendoza?
All right,
highest offer, and then
show me.
a smart GM would be like, oh, okay, all right. Oh, you won't believe what these niggas offer me for the number 1 overall pick. You won't believe this shit. What y'all willing to do? What y'all like? Y'all just have them going for real.
Bro.
That's what a smart team and smart GM would do. That's where you get into like that's the power of having the number 1 overall pick. That's really what the power of having the number 1 overall pick really boils down to. Because this is also not a draft. This is not a draft like 2 years ago where you had Caleb, where you had Drake May, where you had JD5. Like, again, this would be the year that the Saints potentially would pick top 5. And because, like, if they were picked, like, even if like, that's a completely other fascinating question. If they were in a draft class like that and they had a top 3 pick, like, what would they do if they had Shough on the team? Because that's a fascinating conversation.
That's when it gets fascinating.
But because then if it's just like let's say it's a 2 quarterback class. When I say 2 quarterback class, I mean 2 quarterbacks that a team or teams want to trade up to go get. You want to either have that 1 number 1 overall pick or that 2nd overall pick. That's it. Because if it's not a multiple quarterback class, your leverage ends. You have none,
bro. Gone. And just the way this draft is looking, I mean, you got Sellers, he might transfer and stay. Ty Simpson, we'll see. Nuss, he done got benched. Dante Moore look like he might go back.
Oh boy, this is a devious question that Reland answered. Okay. I had to prep myself to ask it. What if a top 3 pick boils down to losing the last game and the Falcons need to win to make the playoffs? Y'all want us to lose or win? Devious.
That's hell. That's hell for me. That is hell.
Devious, bruh.
That's hell right there. If it's the number 1 overall pick, just gotta tune it up, bro. I gotta tune it up to the Falcons and just take it. Just gotta take it.
But it didn't say 1 overall. I said top 3. The question says top 3.
Top 3? I mean, if it's for like 3rd overall, I'm always gonna root. I can't.
But then me being like, man, the Falcons getting the playoffs. They really gonna do something? No, like, if I really
they gonna get their cheeks clapped anyway, bro. So
that's what I'm saying.
It really don't matter.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. Like, sometimes you just gotta take 1 on the chin. Sometimes, bro.
Hey, end of the day,
I would just
need to be winning shit.
Yeah, I would just close my eyes and disassociate, bro.
So I said, bro, this last half of the season gonna be hilarious, bro.
I tweeted, bro, that Jets Saints game gonna be like the NFC Championship game from 2009, bro, but the inverse, bro. Every first down gonna be hot, bro.
God damn it, why you gonna throw that nice deep ball, Shough? Damn,
bro. Shit.
Oh, Jawan, now you want to catch. You want to catch, Jawan. Now you want to catch the ball.
I'm telling you, bro, that Saints Jets game gonna be the most hilarious live stream of all time. People gonna tune into it and be like, did we click the wrong? Like, is this the right live stream? Like, especially if they're not a Saints fan. Like, these
Like,
things
upset. Just be our luck, bro. Jawad catch like 2 touchdowns
bro.
in the air, like, just jumping and just getting his toe tap.
On my phone, Wolf. On my fucking phone, bro. He's so hot.
Hot, bro. Nah, bro.
Oh,
I
that'd
need
be
AG. I need AG to handle up.
Well, the good thing is the Jets' special teams has been great this season. The Saints have been dog shit. So, anyway, this was a fun episode. It's always, I mean, we have fun episodes all the time, but it's always a little fun when we're
Saints win, bro.
Saints
Nothing
win,
like winning, bro.
Winning Victory Monday, and we don't like next Sunday is Red Zone Sunday.
Ooh. I'm going to hit the Po' Boy Fest in New Orleans.
Oh, there you go, bro. Man, living.
Shit.
Living. Michael said if the pick is not top 3, I wouldn't trade back. No, I don't. Yeah, if they picking 3, 4 or 5 or 6, I wouldn't trade back either. Just take the best player and just go. I mean, let me take that back. It depends on what the offense is, because this team needs a lot of talent. A lot of.
You can figure out, you can get Jeremiah Love some kind of way.
Yeah, let me take that back. I'm walking it back. Walk it back. That's just not how our GM thinks, though. But anyway.
No, not at all.
This was fun. We do not have a preview pod this week. However, we are trying to plan something for an episode this week that, like I said, is probably going to be Patreon only and YouTube member only. So it is more.
Excuse me.
It is more draft future related. Just throwing that as a heads up. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back this upcoming week. We don't know the exact day yet. So we will be back later this week. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all with that. We are out.
Peace.